Physical Education Department Meeting, Spring 2017. Here is a list of the agenda items that we'll be covering. Each item will be covered individually. Over the past semester, the Physical Education 2-credit graduation requirement has been under revision, and at the Academic Council level, it has been approved to remove the general education requirement for 2 credits of physical education. However, there is still a Board of Trustees meeting that needs to finalize and approve it, which will be occurring next week on January 19th. We have a new secretary over physical education. Her name is Pamela Pam Camp. Her contact information is there, pcamp5@stlcc.edu for email, and 644-9313 for her phone number. Office location is C Tower, room 414. We are currently in the process of looking at courses and enrollment totals. The course cancellations will occur on Thursday, January 12th, and at that point, workload for all instructors will be determined. Once that has been done, an adjunct letter as well as the workload will be sent to each individual's email. The adjunct letter must be signed and turned in. The original signed copy must be turned into the division by Tuesday, January 17th, 2017. You can drop it off at the department chair, my office in room 129, or to the division secretary Pam's office in C Tower, room 414. Every instructor needs to complete a faculty data sheet. There is a link to this. If you view the PowerPoint in its editable version, you can just click on that. I will also attach it up in Blackboard for all instructors to access. But the faculty data sheet must include the current courses that you are teaching, and this needs to be submitted to both me and Pam by Tuesday, January 17th. The employee information sheet. Each semester it is requested that employees make sure that their information, their home address, phone number, as well as emergency contact is up to date. This is a new form for this semester. It's different than the ones we've done in the past semester. So I am requesting that every faculty member complete this new form and submit it to me as well as to the division secretary Pam Camp by Tuesday, January 17th. Once again, there is a link to this on the editable version of this PowerPoint. It will also be accessible up on Blackboard. Each instructor must have and submit a copy of a syllabus for every class that they are teaching this semester. At the moment for the first 8 weeks, or if you're doing a 16-week class, it must be provided to me. Please send it electronically. The syllabus checklist to make sure that everything is up to date or to ensure that you're not missing anything that's important for the students is accessible, as well as a template for a general idea of what it should look like, and also inclusion of the current policies, including FERPA statement, Title IX, sexual harassment statement, accommodation statement, and severe weather, along with some others. Important dates for this semester: the first and second week dates we have listed. The start and end dates of the first 8 weeks: Tuesday, January 17th to Sunday, March 12th. Withdrawal deadline for the first 8 weeks is Friday, February 24th, and grades are due on Monday, March 13th. Second 8-week classes will begin on Monday, March 20th, and they will end on Sunday, May 14th. The withdrawal date for the second 8 weeks is Friday, April 28th, and the grades due date is Monday, May 15th. For 16-week classes, the start date is Tuesday, January 17th, and will end Sunday, May 14th. Withdrawal date for the 16 weeks class is Friday, April 14th, and the grades due date is Monday, May 15th. Saturday classes for 16 weeks, they will begin on Saturday, January 24th. The finals week is Monday, May 8th through Sunday, May 14th. And for the second 8 weeks, that is actually the 8th week of class, so do plan on holding classes during that week. Some closure dates. The college will be closed on Monday, January 16th. That's why the classes start on Tuesday, January 17th. In February, Monday, February 20th, President's Day holiday, the college will once again be closed. Our spring break dates for this semester are Monday, March 13th to Sunday, March 19th. Here's a list of the pay dates and the pay periods. So check those dates. Make sure that you get your paycheck. If anything does come about on that particular date, please notify me as soon as possible. Printing requests. If you are printing more than 5 total pages, do not use the department printer. It costs more money to do that. The department is responsible for all printing costs, so we try to save those costs. If you're printing more than 5 total pages, send your request to the FP Copy Center at stlcc.edu. When you send your request, you will tell them whether you want it black and white or color. I request that it's all black and white, whether it's front and back, and then have them send the completed copies to my office, room PE 129. In each completed packet, there is a receipt with the cost of the printing totals, and I keep record of that for budgetary purposes. So please make sure that all requests are sent to the copy center and then completed copies returned to me at PE 129.